So you do not need to spend more in order to smell good. And these three fragrances that we're going to talk about are the prime example for that, because these three perfumes are alternative of some high-end perfumes available in the market. Welcome to yet another video of Fragrant Gem, guys, and today we're going to talk about three budget alternatives from Elite Elixir. Now, Elite Elixir is, I'll say, one of the most famous perfume house in India, and like the best thing that I love about their specific fragrances is that they are first quite similar to the original perfume, very close. Second thing is the presentation, because just look at this presentation. I feel that the presentation is really chic, extremely to the point, and there's no running around in terms of presentation. So that is absolutely amazing. Somehow their bottles reminded me of Serge Lutens bottle. So yeah, it's good. I mean, the quality is good. The cap is heavy. You know, it has certain weight to it. Not that much heavy, but then yeah, it has certain weight to it. Let me show you the sprayer here. So, you know, it gives this nice burst of perfume where maybe 2 or 3 sprays are enough if you are wearing a certain kind of scent profile. Now, there are multiple perfumes that were sent to me by them, but then I loved these three specifically, so I'm going to talk about them one by one. The very first one, and one of my favorite, is Black Phantom. So this is inspired by Black Phantom by Kilian, which is one of the best gourmand fragrance ever created so far. It is still famous, it is still getting sold, and it is still hyped. Now, this is the main notes of dark chocolate, rum, caramel, coffee, sugarcane, almond, sandalwood, and heliotrope. Now, you'll be able to see the notes here on the presentation itself, on the sticker itself. So that is one good thing, so that people can know what exactly they are experiencing out of the perfume. But then the main and prominent note that I detect here are dark chocolate, rum, coffee, and sandalwood. Now, this is the kind of scent profile that you wear in winters. I feel this is a winter specific scent profile. So, you know, for summers it may not be that good because it is going to choke you. For winters it is great. It is going to perform well. This is for the people who are into gourmand scent profile, and by gourmand I mean this is a kind of scent profile that is going to remind you of something that is edible. And of course, the reason why this is edible is, you know, because it has a lot of notes that are edible notes, like let's say coffee, caramel, sugarcane, and all that. So that is how, I mean, that doesn't mean you'll have to, you know, drink it, but then please don't do that. This is a kind of scent profile that is, you know, that will make you feel like something edible, and even you are going to smell like, you know, someone may probably eat you up. So in a good way, of course. So Black Phantom by Elite Elixir is something that I loved the most out of all the perfumes that were sent to me, and this is my personal favorite. And right now, you know, the atmosphere is a bit cold, so I'm using this one a lot. That is the one thing. Now, about the longevity, this is going to last, I'll say, for around 7 to 8 hours plus if you are applying like I do, like let's say at least 10 sprays, and 10 sprays is minimum. If you're applying the perfume in this manner, this is going to last for a good 10 hours, that is for sure. And the resemblance to the original one is amazing. If you're looking for a budget alternative of that perfume, give this one a try. The next one is from the exclusive collection. You'll know it is exclusive collection because they mentioned it here. And all the notes here, you'll be able to see all the notes. So this is their take on Oud Wood by Tom Ford. Now again, there are a lot of perfume houses who have their own Oud Wood interpretation. So Oud Wood is not a unique DNA, I'll say, because there are a lot of alternatives. So again, it totally depends on your price point, what exactly is the presentation you want, and what is the potency that you want. So this is a Oud Wood that lasts for good 10 hours, 11 hours on my clothes, because this is quite potent. And this is the kind of scent profile that is, I think, or I feel, is only for mature people. So a guy who is maybe 25 to 30 or above is going to love this one. It's not for the people who are into safe kind of scent profile, like let's say Sauvage is safe up to a certain extent. Other safe scent profiles, you know, they are not going to love this one. They are going to feel that this is a bit medicinal, this is a bit mature and funky kind of scent profile, but then it is not. When you reach a certain age, you are going to love this scent profile a lot. So that is one thing. Second thing is that this is very close to the original Oud Wood. Now the original Oud Wood has a very weird thing in terms of longevity and performance, because I don't have it, because I tried that perfume at I think Sephora. Yeah, I tried it at Sephora, and I couldn't actually relate to it in terms of performance. I mean, a perfume that costs more than 18,000 rupees, if it doesn't perform, it is of no use, to be honest. So this costs, you know, way less than the original one, of course, but then this performs better than the original one. So it totally depends on you. If you're into scent profile, get the original one. If you don't care about the performance, and if you care about the performance, make sure you at least give this one a try. I'm pretty sure you're gonna love this one, and if you know how original one smells like, you'll be able to compare them side by side, in my opinion. The prominent notes here are rosewood, cardamom, oud, vetiver, and vanilla. Because of the vanilla thing, it is a little bit balanced. Otherwise, this entire scent profile, even the original one, would have been a massacre. So this is their take on Oud Wood. If you're into that scent profile, give this one a try. The last one is everyone's favorite. A lot of people hate it, a lot of people love it. This is Dior Sauvage. This is their take on Dior Sauvage. Now all the notes again, you'll be able to see it here. Now I feel this is somewhere in between EDT and EDP, not the Parfum variant, because Parfum is way different. So this is, you can say this is in between EDT and EDP. Now again, a lot of alternatives of Dior Sauvage, but then it totally depends on you, what kind of presentation budget you want. Their take on Dior Sauvage is very, I'll say, airy. It is spicy. It is more into that lavender thing. I mean, here you'll be able to see the lavender. Let me tell you the notes here. The prominent notes that I get here are bergamot, pepper, lavender, anise, and ambroxan. It is an ambroxan heavy perfume. This one, the original one, whatever you say, whatever Dior Sauvage alternative you see in the world are ambroxan heavy. So it is going to be a bit synthetic. Not this one, even the original one is going to be a bit synthetic. You cannot expect, you know, all those natural elements in these perfumes. It is just impossible. So keeping that in mind, this is still one of the best sellers. There's a reason why Dior Sauvage is one of the best sellers from the house of Dior. So you are going to smell amazing. You can wear this one in the office, at parties, date nights, wherever you go, and you're going to smell elegant. That is it. It is not that bad boy or you know, playboy kind of scent profile. In my opinion, it is not. It is elegant. It is a good boy scent profile, in my opinion. I feel that it is good, at least in India. And so don't go with the you know, weird correlations of the perfumes. So they are just weird. So their take on Dior Sauvage, give it a try if you are into something that lies in between the EDT and EDP. This one. So ranking them, the rank is totally in terms of what I feel about these perfumes and how I rank them in terms of how I love these perfumes. So the first one is going to be like the number one spot is, of course, Black Phantom. Okay, yeah, now you'll be able to see it. Black Phantom will be the number one in my opinion. Number two in my opinion will be Sauvage, and number three in my opinion will be Oud Wood. Now the only reason why I've kept Oud Wood at number three is because I personally don't like that DNA that much, even the original one. It's good, but then I don't prefer that. But then for the people who prefer Oud Wood, they are going to love this one. Just give it a try. The best part here is that these perfumes are only available in limited batches. So it's not like, you know, 10,000 of these perfumes. It's not like that. So it's good because limited batches means they are able to handle the batches very well. So they can keep a track on the entire performance and the entire quality of the batch. And the second good thing is that these are available in 50 as well as 100 ml bottles. So the bottles that I have with me, I think, yeah, all the three bottles are 100 ml. So if you're looking for 100 ml bottle, that is for $11.99, you can expect these. If you're looking for 50 ml, the bottles will be different. So totally up to you. Good stuff by Elite Elixir. Give them a try.